Hey, what's up, guys? It's your trade of the day. It's brought to you by Day Trade the World. Make sure you check those guys out online, daytradetheworld.com, to start your journey today. Look, it's Amazon. I saw what Neil did there, the AM. It's Amazon. It could have been AMD, could have been Google, but we'll stick with this. Let's just review quickly, Lucas, the sticky note right here if we can. So there it is right there. Amazon, strong the last few days. Right now we're above that 130 resistance level, long if we pull back into 130. Okay, so that was the note that we want to talk about right there. So let's pull that off. We show that every single day around 8:20, 8:30, something like that. I'll try to get a little bit earlier than that on my Twitter feed at TraderTV. Sean, join me there. If you're gonna look, let's just look quickly here. So I drew a couple lines. This bottom one, 130, and I apologize, you run out of some space here. You guys can look it at your charts, but 130, we've bounced along 130 a couple times here. Goes back. 130 has been pretty key if you take it all the way back. We did bust it out here yesterday, I guess, when we took down that 130, but still pretty much the high. Now we'll see today we open up higher than 130. So let's look over on today's chart. So here it is. We open the day and here's 130. So there's the 130 close yesterday. We've noticed that Amazon's been real strong the last couple of days, right? If you're gonna look here, nice little upside moves happening. So we know that there's a good possibility that Amazon could lead sort of the NASDAQ today. Not lead the NASDAQ, but be more aggressive, be upside more than the NASDAQ. So we come in today, we get that $2 bump. Okay, the NASDAQ's up about that 1%. Then all of a sudden, this is where we try to be as key and as patient as we possibly can be with this trade. You see where we open 930, right? We open up and then we absolutely tank down. Now, this is the key thing. I've done this before and I'm gonna continue to do it. And I hope that I can sort of catch some more winners like this. And it happened on a few different names today. So this is the pre-market area right here. 131 or so, 130, 130, something like that. We wait for it to break off the open. A big move comes down. You flush down to that 130.80 level, which is now really in no man's land, right? 130.80, that wasn't the pre-market, it wasn't the aftermarket, nothing. But what it did do was give us confidence that now we have a bottom. Before, what we've done is say, oh, I like the long, I'm gonna take the long here, then I'm gonna take it here, then I'm gonna take it here. And then eventually, if it keeps on falling, we're stuck. But now we're not stuck, because when it makes a move down, we then go long on a 131 break back up to the upside. Remember also today's Friday, so it's options expiration. So who knows some of the prices that these traders have? Do they have 130 longs, 131 longs, 131 shorts, puts, calls, whatever? Boom it to the upside. We can't even, within the same minute or two, we can't even stop. It goes right up to 131.50 and we start taking some out. Accelerates up to the upside. Then all of a sudden the market falls back down. And again, you have to trade your names. And that's why I show this on here. Look what we have on here. Amazon, Coin at 80. Look, Docu's not on here. We talked about that. Snow and Pixie, right? Figure out the names you want and the directions you want. So as this busts up, I say, let's put another bid down here at 131. So then all of a sudden, the market falls back in and we get our 131 long and then boom it right back up to the upside. Look at this. Within a few minutes, we're already in the money. That's 132 where we're getting out. Again, we take our first out for 50 cents, blasts upside. This is where we really start getting elevated today. Our net just goes like this was kind of out of nowhere. If you're watching the morning show, that was a fun time. Right up here, a lot of outs at 132. Breaks through 132. We actually have a 132 long in there as well. Get out, get out, get out. Then let it float up. And I'm pretty proud of this last out. Although you can see the market now has drifted higher. The market's up 2%, but look what Amazon's up, 2.6. So our thesis on Amazon being more aggressive than the market is right. And we hold through all of this. Realistically, we could have taken longs again back here at 131.50, but guess what? No, I was waiting back here again, never happened. Then the move happens there. And where do we get out? The high of the day, 132.60. So basically, that's 130. That's a $2.60 win right there, getting some out. Now, you've seen we've elevated higher now, and the NASDAQ keeps on going, and so does Amazon. But it just justifies our point. Understand why you want the long. Amazon was strong. The NASDAQ was up. It broke above 130. Everything was fine. And look, this is our last piece. Try to do better holding a little bit more. But our last piece there, 10%. We get out for $2.60 worth of a risk. Look how much risk we had down here. I mean, if it breaks this 131, we're getting out. Let's call it 130.75, 130.70. That's 30 to 50 cents worth of risk 4, our first take is 50 cents, then $1, then et cetera, all the way to the upside. So Amazon's your trade of the day, and it really panned out.